Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, here on the Solana chart, I'm tracking the larger B wave correction here, a larger B wave pullback. So what I'm tracking is initially a rally in wave A, possible B wave with a C wave up to come. I don't really have a feeling that this B wave pullback is already done. I mean, it technically could be, yeah, but the main thesis anyway remains unchanged, regardless of which of these two pathways is being followed. The main thesis at the moment is that a fourth wave bottomed on the 13th of January, that this rally was an A wave. Okay, we are now in a B wave, or maybe the B wave already bottomed, but I'm not confident in this. So let's say the B wave is still unfolding, and then a C wave should take us to like $360, $380 plus. That's all part of the larger time frame assumptions that we talked about before, especially on the larger time frame. But yeah, I mean, what happened was we had this rally, which I consider a three-wave move up, and this is why I consider this only an A wave. The pullback is in three waves, so it could technically be all of the B wave. B waves are sometimes shallow. The price reacted to the 38.2 retracement, and it kind of looks like a five-wave move up from that low, like a micro five-wave move up, yeah. But then the pullback was quite deep, and it was only a very shallow pullback anyway, the initial one, right? And the rally, okay, wasn't five waves, but again, that pullback was quite deep, and this move up doesn't really look exactly impulsive, this move up now. And double bottoms often represent internal B waves. So I don't really have the feeling that this larger B wave pullback is complete, even though just technically the low of the 20th of January might have represented, all of it. If this larger B wave is indeed unfolding, then what we can track is the 100% extension. Again, that is a little bit of a flexible target because it is measured based on the last high. So if we push a little bit higher in wave C of circle B, then also this target zone will shift a little bit higher. If we move down now, I would pay attention to the $211 level specifically, whereas the next Fibonacci support is $223, then $211, $209. There's a bit of a cluster there. Then $199, $192, and $190. Either way, I would see this pullback as an opportunity as long as we stay above $190, because the $190 level is the 78.6 retracement of the last rally, and an absolute key support level there, the $190 level. Yeah, that's very, very important. Why is it important? Because any B wave shouldn't really break and sustain below that 78.6 fib level to keep the overall uptrend expectations alive. But as I said, B waves sometimes form double bottoms. So for B waves, generally the pullback support areas, they are a little bit more flexible. These patterns are more difficult to trade than, let's say, normal 1-2 setups, which are typically more attractive because a wave 2 really shouldn't break below the 78.6 fib level. For a B wave, we are a little bit more, we're just a little bit more flexible. We have to be, because sometimes these even overshoot. Not always, and it's always a matter of probabilities. But I would say for a B wave pullback, those probabilities are generally a little bit more balanced. Whereas really for a wave 2 correction, which this is not, most of this action really plays out in this box, and really only a minority of wave 2s would break below it. For a B wave, a little bit, let's say a few more B waves would break below that level and still recover, right? Because they like to form these double bottoms, whereas a 1-2 setup normally doesn't do that. So anyway, we have parameters which are still being respected. I would say don't get too obsessed by microstructures, yeah? In a B wave, especially not, and especially if we are dealing with a B wave in a B wave, it's tricky, right? I can even see this potentially turn into a triangle here sideways somehow. But I'll keep you updated about that. So far, the parameters we discussed yesterday are still relevant. We have support all the way down to $190.50. And on the resistance side, we have $260 to $287. And only a sustained break above 287 would indicate that a breakout to the upside is underway. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.